Welcome. I don't care. I'll just be starting randomly. Welcome to Cameos. Uh, I'm Samsung. This is Just Rambling. We out here. I don't think it's a miracle. Oh, sorry. Let me turn that thing down. There we go. I'm setting up a lot, y'all. There it is. All right.
Doing it live.
Yeah, it's live. um, no one knows what that reference is but me. But yeah, welcome to Cameos. Where's O'Shaughnessy at? over the holidays, O'Shaughnessy participated in a special furry Thanksgiving. Imagine it looks like a Sesame Street esque thing, but they're also furries, so it's like freaky, right? So there's like gravy all over the one of the furries. Like you know how like you get gravy on the suit. I don't know how they're gonna wash that out. I saw Sean's suit. It had like yams on it, yams on the yams. You know what I mean? He had what I assume was cranberry juice, or sorry, cranberry sauce, all right here on his chin. Uh, it was looking wild, but that's what O'Shaughnessy was doing. Fu Money, as always, he got a little stomach thing going on because uh, what was what came out last week? He tried something
I
he
don't
shouldn't have been
know.
trying.
Well, we already were demonetized from that first opening, so you can just say whatever you want at this point.
I think they brought the double down back, and he had like three of them for Thanksgiving. So he had the bubble guts, but he's doing better now. Back on his pilgrimage to find more food. So that's where the other boys are, and we are here, skipping leg day to play Arc Raiders. Well, I skip leg day to play Arc Raiders.
Blasphemy. You're gonna be built like Johnny Bravo.
It was cold outside. That's the only excuse I need.
You're not wrong. It was cold as hell. Like
I
there was a
said,
time where I was walking to the car, I was like, okay, Samsung was right. It was
yes,
freezing.
too cold. Me and the gym bro right inside on Arc Raiders getting God so mad because he had no stuff, so he had a little light shield. As soon as they shot him, I was like, "No, save me!" Lost my hall cracker, but it's all
Nah, bro.
good.
I felt like I was trudging through tundra just to go get some damn gains, but y'all stay warm because it's crazy out there
Yeah,
right now.
it's that time. Unless you like on the West Coast or somewhere random, but we not. So
Listen,
it's cold.
we know all 12 of our listeners live on the East Coast because all of
I
them are our
listen. I
friends.
keep telling you, you got to check the Spotify analytics, man. You have to check the
I'm just,
analytics.
I'm gonna be saying that even if somehow we miraculously go viral and end up with 100,000 listeners,
We can
that would terrify me now
we
that I
can
think
do
about it.
something. We one of us has to like use social media, and
We're
nobody wants to
old,
do that.
man. We don't know how that works.
I know how it
You
works. I
going
just don't like doing it.
you going to do TikTok dances to market us?
I never in life. I never dance for anything. My people were
Bands to
dancing
make us
for.
dance.
No, my people were dancing for centuries. I refuse.
See, I was gonna get on you for making this unnecessarily serious, but I got a whole bunch of thoughts on Zootopia, which is going to be our main topic. That draws a lot of parallels to the Black suffering, and which is why I enjoyed that movie so much.
That movie's amazing. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
later.
But to get us started, rage bait has been declared the Oxford Word of the Year for 2025.
It's hilarious.
Y'all know what rage bait means. And at first, once again, I thought this was ridiculous, but then I really thought about it, and rage bait exists in every aspect of our society now. So, yeah, I can see why this was selected.
I'm surprised it was actually a word. So
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't, but then the usage of it makes it an actual word. So now it exists in the dictionary, and it sums up the fact that so prevalent in politics now is just disappointing.
hmm.
Moving on to let's go with gaming. A live action Helldivers movie is moving forward at Sony. Justin Lin will direct with horror writer Gary Dauberman handling the script.
Wait, what'd you say?
Helldivers movie is moving forward at Sony. Justin
Okay,
Lin is
yeah.
directing.
Sorry. The reason I blanked is because I remember there's already a Helldivers movie, right?
Yeah,
It's
Starship
called
Troopers.
yeah, it's called Starship Troopers. So like, what are we doing? So this is just a Starship Troopers remake. And that's why I blinked because as soon as you said Helldivers, I that got removed, and all I was thinking of was like Rico. It was like, why is Rico randomly in my mind?
Nah. I mean, I fuck with it. Like it makes sense. Like Starship Troopers was a really fun movie, but this is just Starship Troopers for a new generation, and it's a big IP. It's gonna draw a lot of eyes. I say go for it. Plus,
Yeah, but
Starship Troopers was like very much a commentary on the military industrial complex. Helldivers like doubles down on it. It makes like a comedy out of it.
that's so Starship Troopers is that also. Star,
Yeah, but
Starship
I don't
Troopers
think
still
it
a
leans
comedy.
heavily into comedy in the same way.
My point, this is still a remake, right? To call it Helldivers is weird to me
Hmm.
as someone who's seen Starship Troopers, sorry, and knows that Helldivers is Starship Starship Troopers the game.
Yeah,
That's
but
all I'm
it's just
saying.
it is technically a different IP though.
Whatever.
Yes, Helldivers was inspired by Starship Troopers, but that's an entirely different franchise.
Well,
They're trying to build a new one with Helldivers.
I would hope that all the characters in Helldivers are like, or sorry, in Helldivers the movie are like, what's the word for it? Like or like plays on the names from like Starship
Parody?
Troopers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to be like a parody. So instead of Johnny
Yeah.
Rico, you got Rico John, Rico Johns. And
I
I hope
mean,
they get like some of the people to not reprise their roles, but like just appear. You know what I mean?
hmm yeah,
They're not doing nothing. Like Denise Richards just chilling. She's just hanging
yeah,
out.
yeah. I would. Part of me would like to see Helldivers as a TV series.
They'll probably do. Who's doing it? Is it Paramount has the rights?
Sony.
Sony, sorry. Uh, Sony not is not like as we know with like K-pop Demon Hunters and all the stuff.
They
Sony
don't.
just hands off. They don't have the forethought
Hmm.
to do that type of thing because they could easily, do the movie, make a spin-off series, and like they don't have a streaming service, so just sell it,
Yeah.
right? Or they could sell the rights for a spin-off series, but whoever's running that stuff doesn't really think about
Mhm.
any of this. So
Yeah. But I think it's a good idea. I think they should lean more into satire. I would hate it if they took themselves too seriously
mm,
because they could very easily like I can't say Michael Bay it up. Like Michael Bay would be a good director for it. Justin Lin would as well. Justin Lin also directed the Fast and Furious movies, but
mm,
they can't be serious at all. The moment they try to make this into like this gritty military thriller is the moment they lose me entirely. Like I want it to be a parody on just the military industrial complex, blind patriotism,
mm,
the fight for super earth and people being just overly nationalistic in an effort to what they believe is protecting the homeland when low key there are some enemies in Helldivers that are victims of what the Helldivers are doing. So it's
mm.
like I want to see all those elements come into play. But I would be pretty down to see this, provided it has a good review, because I'm not like a diehard fan of the Helldivers franchise, but I do appreciate what it's trying to do.
Sorry, I just noticed there were
Uh,
like three Starship Trooper movies plus an animated movie, then another random movie. I didn't
I'm pretty sure
realize they
I'm pretty
made.
sure the other two went straight to like the bargain bin.
Yeah, it's like straight to DVD, but they exist, and I didn't know that. So
Hmm.
it's time for me to go check that out.
You gonna watch the other Starship Troopers?
Yes, sir.
You have a love
They're
of
on like
movies that
Prime.
I can only. They are.
At least the animated one was. There's like an adult
Hmm.
animated one, which I don't know.
Hmm.
Every time I see something that says adult animated, like, is that porn? Or is it? Or sorry, porn? I don't know. Porn. I'm saying porn. I don't care. So is that porn or is it just like Family Guy? You know what I mean?
Probably just Family. It's Family Guy. I don't think they would put actual like sexual content on like an animated film.
Why
And if it
not?
does, it's probably gonna be like very, very like subtle. Like it's not gonna be like full blown. Like, can we say the Japanese animated porn word on
I'm
here, or
saying
are
it
we
anyway.
that censored?
I'm saying hentai.
Maybe,
Sorry,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
these are like for
I
rent
would
though.
say,
You gotta like pay $3 to rent them. Also, where's
mm,
Starship Troopers 2? This is just goes straight to 3.
I was about to say you have a love of movies that I can only aspire to. Because ain't no way in hell I'm
Yeah,
watching
man.
Bargain Bin Starship Troopers.
You got a love of games that I will never have because I'm
But
not
I play
playing
good
all these games.
games.
Yeah, to you.
You just mad because everybody's getting on the dispatch wave and you just
That's
missing
fine.
it. One of the,
I'm that's good. I'm fine. I'm playing Arc Raiders, man.
you need to play more than 3 games a year. God of War series is moving forward. Amazon has ordered 2 seasons already. Frederick
Yeah,
E.O. Toy is set to direct, and pre-production slash casting is underway.
they know what they got. So
Yeah, yeah. I trust Amazon when it comes to these adaptations because Fallout is incredible.
yeah, Fallout's great.
Yeah.
Tick is great. Also, if you've never seen the Tick on Amazon,
Oh
there's
yeah, I
like
forgot about that.
there's two. There's one from like the '90s, and then there's
Mm,
the one that they made more recently. It's very good.
yeah.
So anytime Amazon does like an adaptation of something, it turns out pretty good. From what I can remember, Invincible, another thing. Sorry, I'm not naming video games anymore, but you get the idea. I'm
No,
sure
they
when
do really good with adaptations.
yeah when Warhammer comes out finally, that's probably going to be amazing. So
Mm,
yeah, I look forward to God of War, and I think it's what I forgot what game or like what era of like Greek myth it's rooted in.
I think the Athens War.
That's what it said. I forgot the article.
Yeah.
It
I
definitely it
think
said sorry. It said it. I just don't remember.
I think it starts with so given what we've gotten throughout the entire God of War story, I think it would make more sense to start with
Hmm.
Kratos in living in the Norse realm with flashbacks to who he used to be.
Hmm.
Like maybe every once in a while we can have a moment in the present that references something from the past, and then we can have an episode dedicated to the time he like, ripped Poseidon's head off or like
Hmm.
just went absolutely berserk and ended up flooding an entire realm because he killed Zeus, or any number of different ways you can go about it. But I think starting off with him being a father with an obvious past that he is trying to atone for is the
Hmm.
best starting point, because as much as I love the original God of War games, they weren't really heavy on emotional depth. It was literally just like a hack and slash jump in, and it was kind of like a Final Destination esque kind of plot line where instead of being victims that we're following Death himself, and we're trying to figure out all the creative ways he's going to murder the Greek pantheon.
Hmm.
So while fun, for a story that's really going to captivate an audience beyond just the fans and the gamers, I think you got to start it off with him being a dad, with him dealing with the scars and the crimes of his past.
Uh,
And my only request for casting, which is the same request I have for pretty much all castings when it comes to adaptations, I don't want a famous face. I want somebody that I've never heard of before who looks the
hmm.
part, who is a hidden talent and completely like immerses themselves in this character, and to the point where like I don't see a person anymore. I see that individual, that depth, that character, that history. And very often we've been getting a lot of castings of people who are a bit too famous and it's hard for them to disappear into the role.
Hmm. It
At least
probably
for
will
me.
be. No, it probably will be someone relatively unknown. Like God of War is a big property, but I
Mm,
doubt like someone with a name would want to tie themselves to like a property for that long. Like because
mm,
they know you know it's 2 seasons, so you know that you'll be held down for 2 seasons if you sign on, and maybe you want to be able to do other things. So
mhm.
and then they don't need name recognition to draw people to watch it, right?
Yeah.
Because they have it already with the IP. So it'll
Yeah.
probably be someone unknown or someone to come up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's my hope.
I thought it had I thought I read somewhere the like the era they were trying to use. Era is the wrong word, but
Mhm.
you know what I mean. I
Time
thought I read
frame?
yeah like the time frame from the games that they were trying to
Yeah,
use. But I don't see it.
yeah.
So
I
I don't know
think
where I saw that.
yeah, I think flashbacks help because Kratos didn't have much depth as the Ghost of Sparta. He was just screaming and slashing,
Yeah,
and
just put a son
maybe
in
a,
there, and then
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
yeah,
Uh,
you'll get the depth.
yeah. For some superhero news, Deadpool and Wolverine's full budget was revealed. It
Mm.
was $533 million, which is the fourth most expensive film ever made.
How much did it make?
I think it was like 1.2 bill.
Okay,
Let's see.
so three times the budget is that's the metric, right, for profitability.
Mhm. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine made 1.3 billion.
You said it was 500.
Yeah, $533 million for the production budget, and the gross box office was
Wait,
1.3 billion.
oh, not including the um marketing budget.
Oh no,
Is that
that's
it?
all of it. That is the sum total of like the
Okay.
production, the advertising, paying off actors, everything.
Wait, so profitability is three times the budget, right? Is that including the marketing budget or not
I would
including the
say it
marketing
would
budget?
because you are spending money on the marketing, so it would make sense that
Okay. Well, then they
yeah,
didn't make three times the budget. One point
yeah,
1.5 would have been three times. And that now this is weird. We're talking about $1 billion, right? We're talking
yeah,
about at the end of the day, they still made $1 billion on the. Oh no, they didn't. They made $800 million on the film.
yeah.
Huh? I don't know. Like this is money I'll never see.
That's that's
So
why it's like I don't know if that metric of three times the budget being a success still holds though.
mm.
Like, where did you get that number from?
I remember Fu said that before. It's in articles as
Okay,
well.
because
Like
James Gunn and a bunch of other directors and producers came out, and yeah, it could have been that they were defending their films, so they would have
mm,
said like, "Oh no, it was a success because their ability to remain employed depends on the success of that film, as well as no one wants to harm their own legacy with their own
mm.
uh, film productions." But I don't like three. Like it's hard to imagine something making 1.3 billion and not being seen as a success, like an absolute
Making
success.
800 million.
Fair, but still, that's $800 million, and
Mm.
it's not a success because it's not three times the budget. Like, I wonder if that like if other factors are included in it. Like, if someone
Mm.
gets like if you have like I can like if you have like a Robert Downey who gets like I think like 10% of the total box office because he just got it like that, those
Mm.
factors should be included into it. But it's like if no one really has a deal like that, it feels like everybody wins off of an $800 million profit,
Mm.
even if the production cost was 533 million. I'm not a finance like expert or anything like this, and it's like I'm on the outside looking into the film industry with regards to these numbers, but it's $800 million.
Yeah, but sorry. Hey, what's good, Smooth Harley? Though actually, we're not talking about Stranger Things at all. No, I don't think either of us watch it. The Stranger Things person is
O'Shaughnessy or Fu?
O'Shaughnessy. I think it's O'Shaughnessy. I don't like
No.
Stranger Things. Sorry, we can move into Stranger Things because we talk about money we will never see and understand. But yeah, it's weird to like 800 million is a lot of money. I
Yeah,
feel like the studios is not enough of when you look at their investment. Like we invested this much, we expect three times that. That's always what I understood to be the case.
yeah.
So
That's why anytime I hear that like a film I'm excited for has a crazy budget,
mm,
it makes me worried because it's like it feels like more and more big budget films are bombing. Not because they're bad films. Just look at Fantastic Four. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I can acknowledge it's a good film. But because
mm,
it didn't have like Spider-Man No Way Home numbers, everyone was seeing it as a box office failure, which shouldn't be the case because if it
mm.
costs like 200 million to produce, if it makes 500 to 6 million, it should be considered a success by some measure. But and it's hard to tell with those numbers.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, Spotify is increasing its prices yet again. Third increase in 4 years, citing financial pressures and rising costs. And apparently, major labels are pressuring all streamers to increase the prices because they're arguing that streaming prices haven't kept up with inflation, and they want Spotify, Apple, and a bunch of others to raise it up to like Netflix like levels.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. That's not how. Uh, it's not how people consume music.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't. What inflation are you talking about? Like
Yeah.
it's a weird thing to say. Like, oh yeah, you're not these prices aren't keeping up with inflation. So like that's not no. That's not how it
No.
works with a song. I think that you raise those
Right.
prices. I don't know. I feel bad for like consumers. Like people, I love music. People need something to step
Mm.
away and like get away from like their stresses. So you turn on music, and since people aren't releasing albums in the same way they used to, no one's
Yeah.
going to go and buy an album. Like besides me, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
it's like a real shitty situation to me. Oh, and sorry, yes, Joshua Awesome is correct. Well, actually, I actually you might not be correct in that, Joshua Awesome. So he's talking about increasing the price helps lesser known artists, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember it's like at least for Spotify, I think it works. It's like a big pool, and they give you a percentage based off the amount of listeners you have, right? I think we talked about that before, or if I talked about
Mm-hmm.
it before, it was like with some other people. So it's not like they get paid well if you're a lesser known artist,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of this increase, whether or not this increase happens. And if the increase happens, it's just more money to the labels. So if you're not represented by a label anyway, this probably won't help you as an independent artist just trying to release your music and make a little living. You might
Yeah.
have to start touring or like really engage your fans. I think people are just gonna have to do things differently when it comes to music
Mm-hmm.
because this is stupid to me. Or it's
Yeah.
not stupid. It's greedy. So greedy is a better word. It's not stupid. It's greedy.
Yeah. A lot of my sentiments are the same. I wish, like, if you could tell me that a lot of these price increases are going more towards artists who deserve it, who are literally creating the work that is being sold,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be happy that I have to shell out more money, but I'd be a lot more content knowing my money is going to a better place than just a bunch of CEOs and executives' pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this feels like. That's where the greed comes from. It's like if the money's getting spread around, awesome. Artists get to thrive and benefit. But it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's going right into boardrooms and shareholders.
I,
So my only big takeaway from this is drink up me Hardy's Yo Ho, because that's where everyone is going to start drifting back to. Because
yeah.
a lot of these streaming prices are unsustainable.
I think at some point, um, sorry,
But
I just read Lucy's comments. I think at some point,
I hate this man.
uh,
I hate him so much.
if you've noticed, and Joshua Ross was talking about like younger generations not having the what is it, the experience of going to a store and buying a CD, or like I
Uh-huh.
remember, shout the homie's brother used to work at like what was it, FYE,
Hmm.
and I remember I used to go in there like because like Pharrell's album's coming out, so I'm like in there thinking I got the right date. He's like, nah, I come out next week. Bet I'll be here. I'll be
Hmm.
back. Right. I was trying to get the Sour album. I was in there like, yo, can you order this for me? I'll come
Yeah.
back. It'll be in the stores. Like, the wait was like part of the draw, and then you get to finally hear a great project.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen, but it might. Let's say they start raising these prices, right? And then since it's most likely corporate greed, more and more artists will realize like, all right, we can just go direct to consumer, and then maybe we'll
Hmm.
start getting like those types of marketplaces in some way, maybe like online, right? So your favorite artist will like I think a rapper, his name is Mick Jenkins. He had a vinyl collection. It was like $100 for his vinyl, but he only had 100, right? Because it was meant for like uh his hardcore fans. So he sold out, right? But
Hmm.
that's all money that went straight to him, the artist, right? And then his
Hmm.
album was still available somewhere else, like Apple or like iTunes, whatever you call it now. So all those, maybe we'll get more of that, more of like, all right, this is not going to streaming. I think there's like there's a so I listen to a lot of black music, so I'm gonna say a lot of artists, and
Hmm.
some people might not know. Uh,
Okay.
but there's like there's a Black Star album that does not exist on any streaming services because they only released it on their podcast network, and
Yeah.
that was like years ago, and they never release it on any streaming service to this day. So maybe more artists will start to do that.
Yeah. So I would love to see like power go back to the people, but you would have to ask a lot of artists to not sign record deals because the moment they sign a record deal, they immediately get enrolled in Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever the record label thinks they can make the most money off of said artist.
I think most new
Um,
artists or a lot of new artists that well the ones I listen to aren't doing deals because it
yeah.
doesn't make sense. And I think Rock Nation has like a new distribution thing going on. But it's like
Hmm.
it's like you get 85, they take 15, but that's the same as a
Yeah.
record deal, right? So there's no point in you doing that for distribution. So most artists are just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Most
That's what
artists that
SoundCloud
understand
was.
the business are doing their own thing.
Yeah. SoundCloud was really good for that because that's how Chance the Rapper came up. Like
Yeah, that's
people
why. But
found him.
people don't invest in SoundCloud. So SoundCloud has like it's like SoundCloud is like Wikipedia. It's always almost dying.
Yeah.
So
Which is unfortunate, but it's like you're asking people to deny the allure of an initial record deal, which is just, we all know it's like a Faustian bargain where it's like they give you a shit ton of money, but you don't realize when they hand it over to you, you're going into debt and you have to pay that debt back. But it's very enticing for like a struggling artist or a new artist or somebody who just doesn't have any sort of like financial awareness of what they're signing their name on. But it, like I've seen stories of like comedians who will try to bypass like the Netflix model or um
Ryan Davis did
any other
that
streaming service.
because he
Like
couldn't
Andrew,
get his. Oh, go ahead.
no, so like Andrew Schultz was one I remember. He
Nah, fuck
what's
that
the
guy.
name?
We don't care about that. Get him out of
I
here.
don't really follow him, but I do remember him making waves because he was one of the first few artists to like follow the model of putting it directly onto a website and having fans buy directly from there,
Yeah,
which
this
is a good idea. And it would be great if more musicians and more comedians, or pretty much everyone who's not really benefiting off this streaming model and just getting pennies on the dollar, to follow. Like it would be best if power returned more to the people. But I just don't see that happening because
well,
it's.
it probably will. I've seen what you just described. A comedian I like, his name is Ryan Davis. He did that where he
Mhm.
was trying to get a Netflix special and get all these specials, and then he just was like, all right, now I'm going to crowdfund and then invest in myself. And he did that. He
Yeah,
made more money doing that than he would have with
yeah,
like streaming services. But I would
yeah,
say like for like music, you could do the same thing. It's just a lot of work, right?
yeah.
But in most like uh most artists and musicians will just take the we'll see, oh, I'm going viral, let me take the deal and catapult myself that way. But that's like
Hmm.
microwave music. At a certain point, you're just gonna get replaced by AI anyway. And then there are the artists that
Exactly.
will continue
That's
to.
another problem.
It's a problem, but like there are artists that will continue to do the like. I'll just do my independent thing. I'll use these analytics to go do shows in these areas. That's how like Brent Fayez
Hmm.
became like a success because him and his manager like took got their stuff on Spotify. They took those Spotify analytics, went to the areas where he had the most listens, and then started touring
Hmm.
there. Came out with merch, and then like continue to build your brand. It's harder to do, but now he's a successful independent artist. So it
Yeah,
can be done, and I think the artists that will have like any type of longevity will just go that route. Even like Russ, he's
yeah.
a huge artist. Tech Nine, huge artist, both independent because they understand the
Hmm.
business. But it's also hard to do what they do. Joyner Lucas is that his name? Same thing, and I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah,
still independent. So
yeah, he's got a great song called 17.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
all right.
what was that?
Don't like his music. I just so well, he got a great song, does he? All right,
Yeah.
man.
But no, like artists are gonna have to try artists are gonna have to try to find different ways to just make their money and
Oh
draw
yeah,
a fan base.
T Pain.
And like
Thank you,
social
Josh
media,
Awesome. T Pain streaming
yeah,
his
yeah.
music making
T
process a
Pain is another
great
one.
way.
But the problem is like there's a lot of studios that demand that things go viral before they even put songs out. 'Cause remember, Halsey was going through a problem where she had a bunch of new music that she was very proud of and she wanted to put out there, but the label came back to her and were like, "Hey, listen, if you can't make something go viral on TikTok, we're not putting anything out."
Hmm.
So it was like this big back and forth where it's like she was trying to like rally support from her fans, but nothing was really popping off. And then eventually, I guess she came to a deal with the studios, and I'm just like, this is insane. Like the art should not be constrained in the way that it is, and it's even
Yeah,
worse
this
that
that's why you gotta sign
AI
a
is
deal.
right on. Yeah, but then it's like okay, this actually can lead into my next story, which I will wrap it to the point I was about to make. Suno and Warner have settled an AI debut, and they signed a licensing deal. For those who don't know, Suno is a AI music generation app,
Sonar?
and Suno, Suno.
It's
Yeah,
a dumb
it's I
name.
made that exact same face when I heard about it. But yeah, so pretty much the same way apps like Midjourney can generate art, well, not generate art, that would never be considered it, generate images. And what's the name? Chat GPT can generate text. Now Suno can generate music.
Oh, it's the thing
And
that Timberland was using to steal people's beats.
I don't know. I don't know if that was exactly what he was doing, but that's essentially
No, he was
what
feeding people's
Suno
beats.
does.
He was feeding people's beats to this AI, and then one time the AI
That's when
spit
he made
out.
the Asian girl who sung black music.
Yeah, but before that, the
Yeah.
AI spit out a beat that this other guy had produced. He's like, "Yo, this is my song." But my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Suno is like a music generation app, and Warner Brothers originally sued them because they were clearly stealing Warner Brothers' music rights and generating a bunch of AI slop. Everyone believed that there was going to be some sort of precedent set by this legal dispute that hopefully benefited artists.
Mhm.
I'm always going to believe that
No, it's for the money.
the corporations, yeah, corporations don't give a fuck about people. They
Hmm.
literally just only want money. So instead of getting a precedent that defended artists and made it so there had to be like at least an opt-in situation where you couldn't just blatantly take somebody's art and feed it into an AI slop generator, they settled the deal, and now Suno can use Warner's music to create more AI slop. And the point I was going to make about the last article is not only is art being constrained, it's being mechanically replicated in the worst possible way. So even if you have these underground artists who are talented, who are trying to find all these different creative ways to draw an audience, sell their work, benefit from their work, who's to say that someone can't just come along, copy one of their songs into these generators and just replicate their sound? Because, like for instance, a song went really popular on TikTok. It was like this EDM esque sounding music that sounded like Georgia Smith, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Georgia Smith dropped a new song." And then Georgia Smith stepped forward, and she was like, "No, that wasn't me at all." And it turns out it was an AI generated song, and no one knew about it. Everyone was just dancing to it on TikTok. Then when they found out, apparently I don't know if there's a legal dispute going on, but it's clearly someone put Georgia Smith's voice and sound into a generator and made this. So it's getting even harder for artists to truly be independent and benefit from their own unique creations because all this shit is going haywire.
No, I mean, it's just where you benefit, right? Because you can, like I said, you can go direct to consumer. Like Josh
Hmm.
Washington's talking about an artist, Harry Mack. I don't know who that is, but he has an app,
Hmm.
right, where audience keys. Sorry, this is Josh Watson explaining, and the
Yeah.
audience keys in their own words, and he freestyles. So he has like his own thing going on. I know. What's his name? He's like Dutch or something. He's a producer. James Blake. He's not Dutch. I forgot where he's from.
Hmm.
But he also was doing some. I forgot what he was doing, but it was like direct to consumer, right? So if you go direct to consumer, you're making your own money, right? So let's say you go direct to consumer, you make something, even if the AI steals your stuff and starts putting out something that sounds like you can prove that, all right, hey, you're using my sound. You give me money for this and stop doing that while you're
Hmm.
making money over here. I think you might like, maybe you won't make as much, but you can. I think as an artist, you can still do well the independent route
You
if you have
should
to go that route.
You should, but that requires legal costs. And if these are independent artists, chances are they don't have the kind of money that can go up against a massive corporation, which AI is pretty much become. It's like
Mm-hmm.
imagine,
Well,
trying to
that's
go
what
up against
we
open AI and you're a struggling artist living down in Greenwich
yeah.
Village, just
OpenAI got a gang
playing the
of
bass.
open lawsuits as well. So
Yeah,
we
but it's like
at some
I don't
point,
see those.
this is when we gotta hope the government steps in and is like, all right, yeah, it,
Revisit that entire sentence you just
I'm saying,
said.
but this you have to hope that the government steps in and like says, all right, well, all right, you have to provide an open record of everything that you've used to train your AI. Right, it has to be
That
readily available so people can see. Right, it just there needs to be something.
I mean, in an ideal world, that's how I've always been saying for the longest. There needs to be an opt-in. You
A
have to have
just
artists consent.
a just
Like,
world.
yeah, like a just world, but it's like you need to have artists consent. I'm sure, like, it could be like a Spotify situation where it's like you opt into it if you actually want to do it. I can't imagine any
Hmm.
artist with integrity wanting this, but if they chose, they should have the option to decide if they want their art put into a generator. And then for every generation, they get a few cents on the dollar and it just gets kicked back to them in some way. Like it shouldn't just be that people can unabashedly steal from people, other people's creations,
But people
and then
already do
reap
that.
no sort of repercussions for it. And the
It's
scary thing
already
is like,
happening.
yeah, exactly. I think there needs to be legislation. But like the fact that
Yeah.
what's the name? Like that Georgia Smith song. Everyone thought it was her, and it went mega viral. Like there was a time where I felt like every time I was flicking through TikTok, that song would come up again and again and again. And it's not because.
Yeah.
And the scary thing is, like, it didn't sound bad. It sounded like a good song. And everyone would always make fun of AI, saying, "Oh, this is terrible. This is slop. It looks horrible. Whatever." But it's getting smarter every day to the point where it's indistinguishable from people who are actually doing it.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know who that is, and I can already tell that I don't like anything they make.
Georgia Smith,
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
please go look her up. Look her up right now, and then come back to me.
All right, we'll go on to the next topic, and
But no, this is
I'm not listening
just
to anything this person makes.
she makes great music.
So,
I think you would actually enjoy her music as well.
nah. Oh, I thought you no this. Okay, I do know who Georgia Smith is.
Thank you
I
very
don't like her
much.
music though.
Really?
Actually, yeah, I don't like her music that much.
Oh, okay. But, to each their own. I would say you were like very outright dismissive for somebody like her, and I knew something had to be
Because
off.
when you said Georgia, I thought it was spelled Georgia,
Like
like the state.
like this.
So I was thinking
Gotcha.
like Alabama Barker.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying it correctly. Georgia, yeah, Georgia Smith.
I was thinking of Alabama Barker. So-
All right, moving into movie news. Tarantino directed the missing Kill Bill chapter and released it in Fortnite. Did you see it?
nah, I just thought it was interesting that he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it reaches a younger audience, and
yeah,
hopefully, it does inspire them to go actually watch the Kill Bill films because those were great.
they're cool. Even though Uma Thurman got like a lifelong injury in that film.
Oh man. And yeah, we did. Well, I saw
Yeah.
the first photos for the Legend of Zelda movie. It looks good.
O'Shaughnessy saw them during his furry orgy, his Thanksgiving furry orgy.
This is gonna come back to haunt him in some way, and I just hope I'm there when it does. But no, The Legend of Zelda does look good. I just wonder if the theories that they're building towards some sort of Smash Bros. Film are real. Because it's like one's live action, one is animated. How does that play out?
Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I would love that, but I don't think they would have the balls to pull something like that off.
They do what is easy.
What's the name? Macaulay Culkin is open to a Home Alone sequel. He pitches a story in which Kevin's son, Kevin would be all grown up now, Kevin's son would lock him out of the house.
Hmm.
And it is because they would have a damaged relationship. And Macaulay Culkin's character would have to try and break into the house to get to his son, and the house would be a metaphor for everything that's been broken between them, and the traps would be metaphors for all the hurdles he has to jump through to try and win his son's heart back. And I thought it was really, really
Yeah,
creative and heartfelt.
it's a great premise for a Home Alone movie. I think he's like a single dad also. Like I think his like wife, he's a widower. I think is his
Yeah.
premise. That I think that's the
Isn't he?
only way he would do it. This makes perfect sense. He should do that. They
Yeah.
can have
Or like,
what's her name, Brenda Song. Her picture can be in there. Like
yeah.
it could be his actual kid. That'd be amazing.
Or he became as horrible as his parents, where they just like left their child several times and didn't know where he was. It's like, if we really look back at it, like, bro, how do you just your kid just disappears and you're just either cool with it, or you just it happens so often
I don't think
that
they were never cool with it. It's just by the time they realized they didn't have him, it's just they had a terrible system of keeping track of all the kids they had running around in the house.
if my son got left in an airport, I would stop a moving plane and get locked on the no-fly list, because ain't no way in hell I'm going anywhere without my child.
Yeah, but they didn't. It's just you got one. It's just one. They had like 18 kids or something stupid with them.
I would
And
like to believe if I had multiple children, I would love them all equally and want them all accounted for.
you losing one of them joints. One of them kids lost.
But no, you could. But I do like the idea of him either being a widower or like a divorced dad.
Yeah, it
Maybe
makes it.
he got divorced because he's so focused on work and never really gave time to his family,
Yeah,
and his son always felt home alone. Yeah, that would be a great film.
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. I'll save this for when we get to our main topic. Netflix dropped the trailer for Sean Combs' The Reckoning.
Yeah, I only shared that because I watched the trailer and then the music in it was like very ominous. I was like, yeah, they're doing too much. Plus apparently they got all this footage because Diddy didn't pay. He had like a videographer who was filming
Hmm.
him during all his trial stuff, and he didn't
Uh-huh.
pay him. And then the
That's where
lawyers,
that came from.
yeah, and the lawyers didn't realize that Diddy didn't pay him. And then 50 Cent just paid him. Took the footage to Netflix. 50 Cent's an asshole. It was very hilarious.
That's what had me dying, because the music is so ominous, and I'm like, I know this is produced by 50 Cent, and he's just doing all this shit to be petty as hell. He
Yeah.
probably laughing while he makes all this shit happen.
50, oh yeah, and as Josh Watson said in the chat, 50 has been, like, it's like he's been hoarding stuff for 10 years. Like, building
Yeah.
the Diddy case to make a documentary about it.
No one
Uh,
hates like this man hates on people.
Yeah, somebody said he gonna
Like
get
he,
his. And then somebody else was like, he already got his. He got shot 9 times. He came back for it. Like he came back from it. He good.
oh.
Karma already hit him.
In the last episode I mentioned I was curious as to how this was going to have a draw, because it felt like everybody had seen everything there is, because
Yeah.
it was
Now
one of
we
the
see.
most well documented cases. So now, like, that we get behind the scenes, I understand why people want to watch this now, because like being able to see Diddy's experience, like
Yeah.
leading up to the trial, probably going through it, like,
Yeah.
just imagine the ego though, to like
Film
want somebody
yourself.
to record you during this time.
Yeah. It's all,
He
we
probably thought he was
losing.
going to beat it.
No, he said in the joint. I saw some of the clips. He said, "We are losing. We need to get some dirt." I said, "What? We're doing bad out there. We gotta get something." That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Moving on to trailers.
I'll just run through these
Let's
because most of them aren't
yeah.
like great. It's just some. You just name the movie. Some of them like look good. Uh,
Mhm.
Others like I think there's one with. Sorry, I'm gonna just say one. There's one with Anne Hathaway and Michaela
I was going.
Cole.
That's what I was about to say. Go
I
for
forgot what it's called. What's it called?
it. Mother Mary.
It's called Mother Mary. I thought that was interesting because mostly because of Michaela Cole. I love her. She's like in a show called Chewing Gum, which is very good. She didn't do another season like I wanted. She's in Black Panther 2, I think. I just don't see her often. So I saw the trailer
Mhm.
for that. I was like, oh, Michaela Cole's in it. It looks good. I might be saying her name wrong. I'm sorry. But I am worried that it might be like, it has original music, so it might be like a musical in some sense, but it looks dark.
Mhm.
Uh,
Who is Michaela Cole again? I'm forget. I can't put a face to the name.
Chewing Gum. You ever seen Chewing Gum? Matter of fact, this
Oh, that's her.
you ever seen the clip? It's like she was dating some white dude, so she dressed up in like African garb because he had like a little
Mhm.
fetish and he wanted her to dance. It is a very funny scene.
That's her. Yo, she needs to play like an Egyptian or African goddess. Like her facial features lend itself very well to that sort of like royal look.
Yeah, she's a great actress too. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
she'd be
that
a dope
so
storm.
yeah, no, she would be, but she's already in the MCU, so they have to
As
reboot
who?
it.
Oh
She's
no,
one
she's
of
in Agatha.
no, that's not that's not
Wasn't she in
Michaela.
Agatha?
No,
Wasn't
no.
she like?
She's in Black Panther 2. She's like Okoye's partner.
I could have
She's
sworn I
one of the
saw
Dora
her in.
Milaje, and she's just one of their partners as well.
Oh yeah, she's one. If she's just a Dora Milaje, she can definitely be
She a
Storm.
main Dora Milaje though. She's not like
Oh, she's like a Koye.
matter of fact. She was in the what's the Dora Milaje that get the suit?
Mm-hmm.
What are
Oh,
they called?
the Angels. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, she's one of them.
Something Angels.
She's one of those too. Yeah,
Gotcha. I mean, I wouldn't mind
that's
her
too
being
big.
Storm as
She
well.
could have been like a background. She was a background Dora Milaje. Cool, but she not. All
Yeah.
right, get a little nicer. So
um,
why do you remember the
actually,
most?
no, that's fine. You can get Pauline from Centers to be Storm. Then that's fine.
Oh, she in a bunch of stuff now. Her career taking off after the Sinners.
Good for her, but we
Yeah,
also need a dark skinned queen. So get your ass in the white suit and start, flying in the sky and conjuring lightning bolts.
they don't get Cynthia Erivo.
I will boycott everything X-Men related. Not that I
Yeah.
dislike her. I just think that'd be a terrible casting.
Oh, I just like her. I remember all the stuff she was saying about Black Americans, and I never forget.
What did she say again?
It don't matter. Let's go to the next story.
Nah, we're gonna bring this back up as Zootopia too, because I feel like Zootopia is one of the most pro-black movies since a Goofy movie. Um, let's see. We got a trailer for Shelter starring Jason Statham in a survival action thriller.
Yeah, any good action film. Jason Statham is a great action star, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's why I was like, oh yeah, this is the one.
Agreed. We got some anime trailers. I'm gonna let you take this entirely. Actually, no, I know about Lupin the Third. I used to watch that on Adult
Yeah,
Swim.
everybody know about
Lupin.
yeah, everybody know about Lupin the Third. Plus, they got a Lupin like Netflix live action show.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Let's see. Lupin the Third, The Immortal Bloodline, theatrical release January 4 through 6th.
yep,
So it's a limited run.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to see that
Um,
joint.
but we got a trailer for Ronin Warriors,
Yes, sir. You got
a
to see that.
Yoroiden Samurai Trooper. Uh,
Yeah, you don't care
never,
about
not familiar with it at all.
that. You never, man, you had Toonami, right?
Yes.
You never seen Ronin Warriors?
Sounds familiar. It's not one of the anime I would watch on
It's like
Toonami.
Samurai Power Rangers for real.
That is dope, but I never watched it. I was like
Ronin
Trigun,
Warriors
Big
fire.
O, Dragon Ball Z.
It came on right after that.
Oh
Oh,
no, I
sorry,
went back
no,
outside after Dragon
no,
Ball Z.
the Toonami. Oh, all right, sorry. For some people, Toonami was like at nighttime. For
Mm-hmm.
us millennials, Toonami was like right after school, so that it had a block of anime and Ronin Warriors, Dragon Ball Z, Big O, all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff came on. I think what was this joint? Zoids. They had a gang of stuff, but Ronin Warriors is amazing. So
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely
that
can't
wasn't the
wait
one.
for that.
That wasn't one of the ones I would catch. I would like Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop. Like those are the ones I
Inuyasha,
remember.
Inuyasha is a love story. I
It does
did
make
not know
sense.
that. It's not even a shonen. It's a shoji.
What was the other one I
Yeah,
watched? Oh, Samurai
Voltron.
Champloo with Nujabe's music. Oh my
That's at
god.
night. That was at night.
Y-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly when I watched a lot of anime. Like I only watch Dragon Ball Z during the day, but then like everything else would be on Adult Swim at like 1 o'clock in the morning because I've always been a night owl.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and that brings us to our main topic. Oh my god, we're making good time for once.
No, we're not.
Um,
I said an
Listen,
hour.
it was last episode we dedicated what 45 minutes to two stories, so this is a lot better than that.
Hmm.
Our main story is Zootopia 2, which me and Samsung went and saw with our his darling goddaughter and my darling niece. It opened to $556 million worldwide, the fourth biggest
Ridiculous.
opening ever.
Ridiculous. The whole
It's
budget
this
of
is like
Deadpool.
this is like this is like Avatar numbers. Yeah, like it just broke box office records right out the gate,
Yeah,
and both he and I loved it.
yeah. We won't spoil it for you. We'll just give you like theme thoughts.
Yeah.
Plus, I need to see it again to like truly remember
Hmm.
all the things. But
So,
synopsis,
what
like,
would you give it out of 10?
oh, it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, agreed.
Yeah, that was like one of the best movies I've seen all year. I tried to get my lady to watch it, but she was like, "Nah." She said, "Nah." She looked. I think she looked at the money, or she looked at something. She said, "Yeah, this is not for me." I said,
Yeah.
"No, this is fire though. You got to check it out." It's more of the themes from the original Zootopia, where like it's prejudice amongst the animals. So they got over
Mhm.
the prey and predator prejudice, right? Now it's like reptiles versus mammal prejudice. I don't think it seems like the reptiles could be they you think they're black folks?
I mean, that whole movie gave Lake Lanier vibes. For those who don't know about Lake Lanier, I don't want to spoil anything, but if you go see Zootopia 2, just think about Lake Lanier the whole time. I promise you it'll match up.
But it was good. It was very good. The beaver was one of my favorite characters. The beaver is like she like studies reptiles, so she like she's the only one that can really talk to them because they got like
Mhm.
their own language. They like it's like being in a bayou for the reptiles.
Mhm.
It was so good, man. The what's his name? What's that thing that runs on the water?
It was a gecko?
Is that what that is?
I think
Whatever that
so.
joint is so funny. We say, yeah, we're not too different, and then he ran across the water. I think I laughed out loud. um, but yeah, also the conflict that exists for the main characters is really good.
Mhm.
It's like a therapy session. When you watch it, the twist is like great. You don't see it coming. I was, oh, what? This what we doing? It was
Mhm.
so good, man.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Of course, the animation was good. Um, I'm trying to think, voice acting top tier as well. Uh, I don't know, kids loved it, adults loved
Yeah.
it. It was such a great movie.
Yeah.
I'll
The
let
music
you.
was dope.
Yeah.
Everything. I see it as one of the few perfect sequels to exist, where
Mm,
it's like it takes everything that was amazing about the first and it just takes it another notch. Like it doesn't
mm,
overstay its welcome. It doesn't jump the shark and take things that were famous about the first and overdo it in the second. Um, it provides depth instead of breadth because like very often
mm,
sequels try to just go bigger than the last. Like this one very much remains in its pocket, but it gives us a lot more depth for the characters, which
mm,
I really enjoyed both as individuals and working together. It's beautiful. Like it's just one of those animation like classics or masterpieces where it's like every shot, if you pause it, could be like a painting you put up on your wall. Um, I really, really like one of my favorite things is like when I used to see animated films as a kid and I didn't understand the bigger themes. I was just there for the fun and the spectacle.
mm,
But despite that, it still offered something for adults as well. This is what Zootopia does, where it's like on the surface, it's just like a really fun kids movie. But if you have a deeper understanding of things like, if I'm being honest, like race, society, gentrification, prejudice, it goes into all of that, and it does it so skillfully to where it's like it delivers the message, but it doesn't like beat you over the head with it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like if you want to really like look for those themes, you can find them. But if not, you just want to enjoy a fun film with a bunch of like zany, colorful, interesting characters, you can do that as well. Um, I came out of this movie feeling very pro black. Like it's just like a lot of that stuff really resonated with me. There was a line out of there that I don't want to repeat because it's so very well delivered, and just the elements of it, just like it really resonated. Like
Wait, which scene?
it was during the big reveal where you found out
With the plot the
the plot
twist?
twist, the big plot twist, where it's like you realize that like who was responsible for all.
Ah, okay. No, you don't have to say
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's like what they were trying to find,
Yeah,
and
that's
like yeah, that thing where I'm like, wow, like just the reveal of that
mm,
whole thing. Where I was just like, yeah, I can relate to that. All of my people can relate to that kind of shit.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was just I really had nothing I could really nitpick. Like the music was fun. I
Mm.
saw the kids bouncing around in the theaters, some adults too. The chairs were loud as shit. That was my biggest gripe. Because we went to a theater with like reclining chairs,
I
and
like
I
that
don't know
theater
if there
though.
was.
So
It was a great theater,
yeah, it's a
but it
nice
was
theater.
like it was one kid next to us somewhere who was just having more fun with the recliner than he was the movie, and all I heard the whole time was nah, nah, nah. It was getting on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah,
But
that was annoying.
I get it.
That's
Kids
how
are
you could
kids.
tell the acoustics in that theater were fire.
Yeah.
That's how good the acoustics were. We could hear the chairs.
Yeah.
I was
But no,
sorry. I was. Oh my bad. Go ahead. Good.
I was gonna say like I really have no gripes about the film. Like I was just thoroughly entertained from beginning to end, and I'm really happy for what they did with it.
Yeah, I will say, like, first of all, there's so many people randomly in this movie. Your son actually pointed it out, and then it made me like go look because at the end of the movie, your son was like, "Oh, The Rock was in it." What are you talking about? He said, "Yeah, the Rock,
Yep.
the Rock was in the movie," and then you go and look, and The Rock was in fact uh in the movie as like a random hold on, what was he? It's like a random mouse or something.
Yeah.
He's something just completely random.
Yeah, you know what they were
Uh,
doing? It's like what Adam Sandler does with his movies, where it's like he has his main cast of friends, but then he brings in other
mhm.
buddies for like random cameos and background characters.
Yeah, but how much do they have to pay all these people to like?
Probably not that much, because it's like it's an honor to be in like a classic Disney film.
Mm.
So if they say like, "Hey man, you free for like a random noon recording session," I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, I feel
Plus, they
like
get their name out there.
yeah, well, they don't need some of those people don't need their names out there. Like The Rock don't need his name out there. He's probably matter of fact, he's probably across the hall filming Moana. They say, "Hey, you want to just be a voice? You want to be a voice
Exactly.
of this rat over here?" Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Plus it's like yeah, they don't need like The Rock doesn't need his name out there, but it's a good
Oh yeah,
credit to
that's
toss
true.
on your IMDb.
And sorry, Josh Rogers was like, yeah, it depends on if their kids like it. Everybody's kids like this movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's so many voice actors. I love how they did the reptiles. And like
Hmm.
the reptiles were hanging out with like the sea mammals. They all got along. They were like in the same little town.
Sound familiar?
It's like the deep south.
We get along with everybody. Everybody don't get along with us.
But it, oh man, it's just really good. I
Mhm.
really just want to go see it again. Honestly, I
Yeah.
probably will go see it
Yeah.
again. I'm going to. I took off so I can go watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'll probably go watch. I do a double feature. Go watch Jujutsu Kaisen, then watch Zootopia 2.
Yeah, it deserves every dollar it's making.
Yeah, it's
And
that good.
like this is like I feel like this was like Disney saying allow me to reintroduce myself. Because like after a bunch of I wouldn't say failures, but like Disney hasn't really had like that like explosion of like, oh, this is who Disney is in quite some time. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like this is where Disney has excelled. This is where they made their, like their bread and butter in the beginning. So it's like we just lean into that. Like, give the live action shit to somebody else, to like Universal or something. But like, A24, anybody else who can handle it. But just like lean into all the amazing things you know how to do with animation.
Did we give this one to Disney?
Hmm?
Did we give this to Disney? Like Zootopia is it's a Pixar movie, right?
Yeah, but that's Pixar is under Disney, right?
Yes, like they own it, but like I never felt like they had a hand. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Disney usually like kind of just lets the Pixar folks do what they do. Because anytime Pixar
Mm-hmm.
does something, it's usually a success. I can't think of a non Pixar success. I'm pretty sure we talked about this before.
Was
Like when it
Lightyear a
comes,
success? I feel like Lightyear didn't do too well.
they did that to themselves. I don't know what they were thinking when they.
Yeah, but like, I would rather just
I don't know
Disney,
what they were
just
thinking with
Pixar or
Lightyear.
whatever. Just focus on the animation. Like, give Star Wars and Marvel to somebody else, please.
Mm. Oh well, it's I guess everything falls under the animation studio. So all right, yeah, give Disney the credit.
Yeah, credit where credit's due.
Yeah, but it's so good. And there's an after credit scene where they're setting up for Zootopia 3, and like even the way they're setting up, you can tell like, oh, this is going to be even better
Hmm. Yeah.
than 2 was. And sorry, we should say Zootopia is great. Zootopia 2 is better than Zootopia 1. Like I
Hmm.
stand on that. So
Yeah.
for those
Completely
of you
agree.
like that haven't seen it yet,
Yeah.
definitely go and see it. That's a 10 out of 10
Yeah.
movie. Not just a
Actually,
kids movie. So good. What?
I would put them equal to each other.
You said
Like,
nah, you said day of. You said this better.
I, more I think about it, I would put them equal because it's they're both 10 out of 10 films to
Mm-hmm.
me. It's like one has the novelty of being like that first time you see something that awesome, but
Mm-hmm.
the second one has the novelty of wow, you don't really get to see such amazing sequels. So like I would put them
Mm-hmm.
hand in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. What you watching?
Pluribus. Definitely watching Pluribus. It's also, we're heading into Christmas. So
Hmm.
we getting into Christmas films. I don't watch rom coms. I hate Christmas rom coms. It gets on my nerves. But I did watch Fat Man. Highly recommend Fat Man. Yes, Lucy, he is switching up on me.
No, he's not.
Highly recommend Fat Man. It's on Netflix. It's about like Santa like is low on money, so he's working for the U.S. government. He's making weapons for him, and then but he's running low on money because he's sending kids cold. There's too many bad kids, so he's not meeting his quota. Right? This is the premise. He's not meeting his quota. But one of the kids he says Cole is like a psychopath, so he hires an assassin to go kill Santa Claus.
I am watching that tonight.
It is so the assassin goes looking for Santa Claus to kill him. It's so good. Um, then there's another one on Netflix. It's called Christmas Heist that I'm really trying to watch. Um, uh, what else? I said Pluribus. The Jujutsu Kaisen movie, like I said, that comes out this week. So I am watching that. So actually, I don't know if that's a Deadpool comic. The whole Fat Man thing could be. Um,
Hmm.
but Jujutsu Kaisen movie comes out
Maybe I
this
don't know.
week. I'm watching that. It's still just the first 3 episodes of the new season, but I love Jujutsu Kaisen enough to go watch it. And then the Chair Company season finale aired. Check that out. The Chair Company is hilarious. It is so funny. I love that show. So I'm sad it ended. And then I feel like there's one more show. Dag. Can't remember. Uh, but I'm playing Arc Raiders. Oh, and I'm watching ReZero. I don't know why. It's not good. Shout out to
Hmm.
homie Hitagi because he told me to stop. But I've already gotten. I'm too far in. I just need to see what happens. But it is really terrible.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. All right. What are you
You
watching?
know
Sorry.
exactly what I'm gonna talk about. I ain't watching nothing. I'm playing one of the greatest games of this year.
Oh, Arc Raiders, you logged
Uh,
on?
no, I'm good.
You got on the Arc
Um,
Raiders?
no, y'all never on when I'm on. I discovered a little game called Dispatch. For those who don't know, it is very much in the same vein as Telltale Games, who made The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, and they had a Game of Thrones game as well. It's choose your own adventure style, with a few mini games here and there sprinkled throughout. It's not a complicated or very complex gaming experience, but the
Mm.
story and the characters and the music and the themes and just everything about it is, in my opinion, a 10 out of 10. Everybody who watches this knows how much I was ranting and rambling, but about Superman for the past year. In a year where Superman came out and I loved it, Dispatch is my favorite superhero thing to come out this year. It is, in my opinion, when it comes to story and everything like that, it is perfect in every way. I could not have enjoyed it more.
Wait, so I
I
thought
beat it.
Zootopia? It's not your favorite thing, though?
Superhero media.
Oh.
Actually, if I had to put Zootopia against Dispatch, you don't
Hey,
realize how much I love Dispatch.
switching it up again, man.
Ain't nobody said nothing about competing with Zootopia. I'm talking about just in terms of like superhero shit. Like
Mhm.
Dispatch was everything I could ever wanted. It gave me everything I thought I was going to get from Peacemaker, even though I was a little
Mhm.
let down by the finale of that season.
Yeah, we all
Like
were.
it has heart, it has comedy. It gave me some of the biggest laughs of anything I've seen this year. It has an amazing cast. It has like Troy Baker, Jeffrey Wright in a comedy role. Bruh, the moment we get a single sponsorship, I'm changing my name to Just Hollywood.
Just
I'm gonna switch up on
Hollywood.
everybody. I'm gonna come on the episode blinged out with
He went
even
you.
shorter sleeves than what I got on right now.
You go hit us with the Denzel. Get your hands off me. Get your damn
Peasant.
hands off me.
But yeah, Jeffrey Wright was my favorite character in Dispatch. Beyond
Mm.
that, we got Aaron Paul playing the main character. I know that might give you alarm given his performance in Invincible, but I promise you he redeems himself in this. You got Laura Bailey, just several other. If you like Critical Role is responsible for this as well. A lot of the voice actors from there are in this as well. And yeah, like everything about it was just incredible. It's $30, 8 episodes, choose your own adventure. And I promise you, you're going to start off thinking like this is a little ridiculous. And then by the end of it, you are going to be madly in love with every single character the same way I was. Because it gives you a little everything. It's like The Office meets the Suicide Squad. And if you like those two things combined, you're gonna have a blast of a time. And when the credits roll, you just gonna want more. They need to make a second season of this.
I think you need to log on
Rant.
to Arc Raiders.
Y'all done beat that game several dozen times over. Y'all never went on when I'm on. And honestly, I missed the wave of it. I hate being like carried by people. So like y'all got all the shit.
Uh,
And I would just be there just tagging along for the fun.
no, we just run with you. We'll do free loadouts and run around with you.
That's not fun.
It is fun.
It's more fun. It's more fun to go with the homies and like experience it together.
All right.
If
Well,
you don't get on the ground
I'll
floor of these kind of games,
I'll prestige, and then I can build with you.
it's just not the same.
It's the
You
same.
got to
You
grow
got to
with
start
the
from scratch.
you literally have beaten so much, pretty much the entire game. I have nothing to bask in that is new alongside you.
Yeah, you do. A new loadout.
I'll catch you on the next game. Like when they drop, I'm waiting for them to drop. What's the name? Ghost of Yote multiplayer because I love that shit.
Oh yeah, come actually. When was the date for that?
Me,
Uh,
you, and Smooth Kalido can hop on that, and Lucid as well.
yeah, and the Greek
Yeah,
has a system you can play it on.
yeah.
Hold on, sorry, that reminds me. Uh, what's the date?
For what, the Yote multiplayer?
Yeah, it's 2026, but I thought they gave an exact date.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. We'll see. Sorry.
Cameos in a retro game. Yeah, we should play more video games on here.
We can. NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka. He's on fire.
Actually, can I make a different request? NBA Jam is a great suggestion. Can we please play NBA Street Volume 2? Please.
You gotta call Lucid for that one.
No, we all got to play it.
All right, if you play Arc Raiders.
All right, bet.
All right, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we will see y'all next week. Eventually, we'll do our best of the year episode.
Yeah. Yeah, we
And
gotta
then,
bring Sean out of his furry adventure for that one, and Foo as well.
what he said? I want some pound cake. That's the Ryu joint.
Now I ain't playing fighting games with y'all. No, I learned my lesson that one time. We went to T Stairs' house, and there was a Tekken tournament going on in the basement. Hell no, I ain't dealing with that shit again.
Oh, you were there for that?
Yeah, niggas, individuals was getting juggled. I ain't, nah, hell no.
We'll bring back Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Shout out to Smooth Carlito who stole my game because I was so good. I was so good at this game. They were talking trash to me all through college. I said, okay. I left. I don't know how long it was. I went to a cave, got good, came back. My friend pulled out 3 Iron Men on me. I think I just used a Kuba. Or somebody random. Then I had pulled out the Raging Demon. They didn't know it existed before I did it in the game. I think I did it on Andre, and that's when he stole my game. So I did it on the Smooth Carlito. And then he stole my
Smooth
game.
Carlito's point, Prison does have a track at the end of one of. That's what I'm talking about. You would love Dispatch because it has great music in it as well.
Nah, I'm playing.
One of the characters in the show was discovered as a music artist, and she's one of the main, I don't want to spoil anything, but she is hilarious. You gotta try it.
Is she on Arc Raiders though?
No, you listen. You need to branch out and get one of 3 games a year.
Nah, and then the Night Rain DLC coming out soon, so I'm gonna be right on that.
Bruh, it takes as much as you like to watch television in general. It's literally just that. You're just making decisions as you go along. You can literally play it with one hand, huh?
I got Christmas movies I gotta watch. I gotta watch Jingle All the Way. You know what I mean?
For somebody who claims to love superheroes and supervillains, you are missing out on one of the greatest pieces of superhero media ever distributed to the masses.
I'll be all right. It's $40.
That's 30.
That's even still too much.
It's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it.
If it was 5.
I mean, it's not 5. Maybe you catch it on a Steam sale, but I'm telling you, you are denying yourself a remarkable experience.
Whatever. I'm not doing it. All right, y'all. Until next time. Peace.
Later.